Students, now here we are going to describe the reproduction in gymnosperm. Actually, when we talk about the reproduction in gymnosperm, reproduction in the pteridophyta or algae or bryophyta, that will be only main aim to aware about the reproduction is to aware about their life cycle. So don't forget about mention the heading regarding gymnosperm that is reproduction in gymnosperm along with the life cycle of gymnosperm. Many video you have seen as per the name of gymnosperm, that is as per the name of reproduction, but that actually indicate the lifespan, life cycle of that particular group of plant. In next we will describe about the angiosperm and the reproduction in angiosperm, that will be the life cycle of angiosperm. In this video lecture we are going to describe the reproduction in gymnosperm, so you should focus. And one more thing, in this video lecture we are focused only the reproduction in cycas. So sometime questions may arise, explain the reproduction in cycas. So don't be confused regarding that explanation, that questions that will be actually for the reproduction in gymnosperm. One of the main important plants of this group is actually the cycas. So all about the process of reproduction and life cycle regarding the gymnosperm will focus on the in reproduction will focus on the cycas. So one by one we will describe about the stepwise process of reproduction and life cycle of cycas plant. Actually cycas plant are unisexual, and it means both male and female reproductive organs are found in two different plants. Male form the male cone, listen carefully, male form the male cone and female form the female cone. The cone is known as strobili. Strobili is the plural word for strobilus. So very special structure in which male gametes is formed in male plants, that is called as male strobili, and female gametes form in female plants, there will be the female strobili. If the both, listen carefully, if the both male and female cones will be on the two different plants, there will be unisexual. An example is cycas, that I will introduce you in this video lecture. But sometime in same type of group, that is in gymnosperm, the male and female reproductive part are found in the same plants, that is male cone and female cone will be in the same plants. The example is Pinus. Pinus is bisexual, that is homosporous type, and cycas is unisexual, that is heterosporous type. That will be the basic key points regarding to remember. And then now we are going to describe the life cycle of cycas only. Actually the cycas plant is somehow the date palm. Date palm खजूर के जैसा होता है. Cycas plant is somehow the date palm. That is actually somehow the date palm. That is the male cycas plant, and suppose that here we draw the female cycas plant. That will be the female cycas plant. It is somehow the date palm. Cycas plant is somehow the date palm. It is holy palm, holy plant of Christian religion. So you can see it in the church or any kinds of the holy place of Christians. So that will be the male plant, and that will be the female plants. The basic features of male plant is to produce a very special structure known as cones. Cones at the tips are actually spirally arranged. The cones is spirally arranged. Listen carefully. When you clearly visit the any cycas plant, you have found the three type of leaves: the scaly leaves, foliage leaf, and microphyllous leaf. Actually scaly leaf is somehow the needle shaped structure. It is brown in color. And it is covered by the hairs. That is the characteristic features of both male and female plants. It is brown and hairy. That leaf is known as scaly leaf. The foliage leaf is actually bigger. and it is somehow the date palm. It is the leaf of date palm, and it attached to the main plant, and that is big in size, broad. When some of the when the foliage leaf become mature, then some of the foliage leaf consist become convert into microsporophyll. That is microsporophyll. There is the missing microsporophyll. Microphyllous or microsporophylous leaf. So microphyllous and megaphyllous are two different leaves, and when the foliage leaf become mature, then it convert into the microphyllous leaf. Now I will describe about the what are the characteristic features of microphyllous leaf. The main key points of microphyllous leaf: they form the strobili or cones, and cones are actually spirally arranged at the tip of male plant. Same things will follow for the female plants. There is scaly leaf, foliage leaf, and not microphyllous leaf. There will be the megaphyllous leaf, or sometime known as megasporophyllous leaf, and they are actually at the tip of the female plants, and that develop the female strobili or female cones. So that is the basic features of male and female reproductive system of gymnosperm. Now back to the other important part of the male and female reproductive system. The spirally arranged cones or strobili at the tip of male plant is actually known as microsporangiate strobili. Microsporangiate strobili. And the basic structure of microsporangiate strobili is somehow this. Listen carefully. This is the single microsporangiate strobili, and that is actually known as male cone. This one is actually known as the male cone. Now when you cut the thin tiers of male cone, you will find the very special structure that is known as microspore mother cell. That is actually known as microspore mother cells. It is diploid in numbers, and single microspore mother cells by means of meiosis form many haploid. देखो जब भी मियोसिस होगा सेल में तो वो हैप्लॉइड में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. मैनी हैप्लॉइड पॉलिन ग्रेन्स. तो पॉलिन ग्रेन्स, हैप्लॉइड पॉलिन ग्रेन्स कहाँ बनेगा? इसी माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम में बनेगा. ये जो दिख रहा है ये क्या है? माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम. ये माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम है. ठीक है, स्पोरेंजियम मीन्स द सैक लाइक स्ट्रक्चर. ये माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम कहाँ है? मेल कोन पे. ठीक है, तो माइक्रोस्पोरेंजियम में कौन है? माइक्रोस्पोर मदर सेल. तो पॉलन ग्रेन्स कहाँ बनेगा? माइक्रोस्पोर मदर सेल से बन रहा है तो इसी में बनेगा. तो बहुत सारे क्या बन जाएंगे इसके अंदर? पॉलन ग्रेन्स. बट माइक्रोस्पोर मदर सेल और पॉलन ग्रेन्स में क्या डिफरेंट होगा? माइक्रोस्पोर मदर सेल्स आर डिप्लॉयड while the pollen grains are actually haploid. अब ये pollen grains जो है मैच्योर हो गए. ठीक है, और मैच्योर होने के बाद क्या हो जाएंगे? ब्रस्ट हो जाएंगे, और फिर कहाँ से निकल जाएंगे आपके मेल प्लांट से, और ये कहाँ जाएंगे? उठ करके इस टिपिकल पार्ट पे फीमेल प्लांट के उड़ के जाएंगे. दैट विल बी द पॉलिनेशन. तो इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए. अब मैं इसके बारे में यानी कि फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम के बारे में एक्सप्लेन कर दे रहा हूँ. नाउ फीमेल प्लांट्स के टिप पे भी वही चीज, बट इसके टिप पे जो बनेगा वो स्पाइरली अरेंज होकर के क्या बनाएगा? मेगास्पोरोफिल. एंड दैट मेगास्पोरोफिल कंसिस्ट द फीमेल कोन और फीमेल स्ट्रोबिली. लिसन केयरफुली. The megasporophyll bearing or the cone bearing or strobili bearing the megasporangium is called as megasporangiate strobili. Megasporangiate strobili. It means the cone that bears the megasporangium is known as megasporangiate strobili, and the cones that bears the microsporangium is called as microsporangiate स्ट्रॉबेली. अब एक सिंगल, ये भी स्पाइरली अरेंज होगा बिल्कुल ऐसे, लेकिन जैसे मैंने वहां पे सिंगल बनाया था वैसे इसका एक सिंगल क्या बना रहा हूं, मेगा स्पोरोफिल. ठीक है, मेगा स्पोरोफिल एक्चुअली सपोज दैट दिस इज द सिंगल लीफ ऑफ द female cycas plant, then it will form many the pouch like structure. Later this will be the other part of leaf, and the sum of the leaf convert into megasporophyll, and as the structure you can see that is actually known as megasporangium. That actually known as megasporangium. And as I have introduced you, the sporangium or any kinds of angium word is related to the sac like structure. There will be the microsporangium or megasporangium. That is the immature microsporangium, that is megasporangium, and that will be the mature megasporangium. When you make the TS of megasporangium, there will be somehow this kinds of structure. Listen carefully. That is known as, that outer layer is known as nucellus, that is actually nourish the growing sperm and growing embryo, and that is actually the female gametophyte. But earlier the female gametophyte are actually in form of the megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cell. And suppose that this one is the megaspore mother cell. It is diploid. When the megaspore mother cells perform the meiosis, as like the microspore mother cells, there will be meiosis. Then it form four haploid megaspores. Out of four, the three get degenerate, and only one remain functional. 3 get degenerate, and that form the megaspore. मेगास्पोर मदर सेल से क्या बना, मेगास्पोर बना. कितना बना, एक मेगास्पोर मदर सेल से एक मेगास्पोर्स बना, और वो क्या था, हैप्लॉइड था. अब इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए. अब इसको थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करना, ये थोड़ा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड होता है. फिर से एक बार देख लीजिए. द फीमेल कोन, द फीमेल प्लांट कंसिस्ट megasporophyll. The megasporophyll consists the female strobili. The female strobili are actually consist the megasporangium. Inside the megasporangium there will be the female gametophyte, or earlier the megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cells perform the process of meiosis, and when the meiosis occurs, there will be four haploid megaspores form. Out of four, the three get degenerate and only one remain functional, that is called as megaspores. Then when the megaspores are formed, their megaspores will be the functional megaspores. Keep in mind the functional megaspore, and that functional megaspores represent the female gametophyte. This represent the female gametophyte, and outer layer is nucellus, and overall structure is known as ovule. It remain at the tip of the cycas female plants. And as you know that the male already form the pollen grains through the microsporogenesis, but the uncommon things in the male is when the microspore mother cells perform the meiosis, then all four microspore remain survive. But in case of megaspore mother cells, when the megaspore mother cells perform the meiosis, then out of four, the three get degenerate. Then through the airs or through the any kinds, the pollen grains reach to the female gametophyte, and it will be reach to the ovule region. It will be reached to the female gametophyte or megaspore mother cells, and start the germination in order to release the nucleus of male pollen grains to the nucleus of megaspores, and both get fused. Listen carefully. The pollen grains is haploid, megaspore are actually haploids. Then the fusion take place to form the diploid structures. That diploid structure is known as zygote, and that zygote later form the embryo, and that embryo either become male or female cycas plant. That is overall phenomenon or life cycle of gymnosperm or cycas. That process of transfer of pollen grains from male strobili to the female strobili is also known as pollination, as you have pre-mindset regarding the pollination in flowering plants. That is overall explanation, and you should 1, 2 or 3 times resume the video in order to make a clear-cut notes. That is the life cycle of cycas and life cycle of gymnosperm. Every concept regarding the algae, bryophyta, pteridophyta and gymnosperm is over. In our next video, in my next video, I will describe you the life cycle of angiosperm. Thank you.